Hello, and welcome to this Sunday meditation at the Light Institute and the Sanctuary of Light here in Galisteo, New Mexico. For those of you who are joining us for the first time, we divide this meditation into 3 parts. In the first part, we ask our divine higher selves. It's the energy of our source. It's the intuitive essence of your soul. It's your own inner voice, to take a form for you so that you can align to the qualities of that form. So it takes a form, and then we draw it into our body, and we sit in meditation. And I will make a little Om sound so that you can push the button on your apparatus and meditate for as long as you like. In the second part of the meditation, we practice the art of radiance, recognizing that we are light beings. And the way we do that is that we imagine that we're reaching up into the cosmos and pulling down a beautiful beam of pure white light down through the top of our heads, down into our solar plexus. This is the center of our emotional body. And from there, as we exhale the light out through the world and back into the sky. And in that part of the meditation, that's all we do. If you just breathe in, as you draw the white light down into your solar plexus, exhale, more slowly. Exhalation brings you into a meditative state. Exhaling across the planet and back into the cosmos. That's all we do for that one. Another Om. And then in the third part of the meditation, we take this meditative state that we've created, this higher energy, and we extend it in a focused way out into the world. This week, we're going to focus to awaken, as if we could seed through the recognition of our own consciousness, the power of caring for others, the power to really have compassion from our hearts to other beings, because this world and everyone in it needs the compassion of others. That's the only way it'll change. When we care enough and we're compassionate, we will take up the gift of participation. And so we'll begin. Close your eyes. And we'll begin with a little breath here to practice. So breathe in through your nose. Hold at the top. And now exhale very slowly through your mouth, slowing your brain. Once again, breathe in through your nose. Hold at the top. And exhale slowly through your mouth. And now, ask your higher self, the intuitive essence of your soul, your own inner voice, to take a form. It doesn't matter what form it takes. It could be a rainbow, an horizon, a tree, an animal, a star, a being, an equation. Ask your higher self to take a form for you at this moment. And take the first form that comes into your consciousness. And now ask your higher self to touch the place in your body where you are holding your divine source, your divine essence at this moment. And just imagine that touch anywhere. You could see a touch, you could feel the touch or hear the touch into your body. Where does your higher self touch you now? Bring your conscious awareness to that place and breathe in through that place. Breathe in and out, creating an opening. And now draw your higher self into that place in your body where you are holding your divine essence at this moment. Imagine that you're reaching up into the cosmos and pulling down an exquisite beam of pure white light, magnetizing it to you, to pass through your brain, top of your head, come down into your stomach, your solar plexus, illuminating and quickening your emotional body. And as you exhale, laser that white light out and feel that you are illuminating across our planet and back into the cosmos. Breathe in, down into your solar plexus, and laser the light of illumination out from you. In your mind's eye, gather up the 8,000 souls. No, that's not right. 8 billion souls on this planet, plus. Gather them up into your mind's eye, all of humanity, and ask humanity what frequency of light, what color it needs from you to awaken a deep heart energy of compassion for life, for each other, for our world. See what color pops into your consciousness that humanity is asking for from you at this moment. Then again, reach up into the cosmos and pull exactly that color down to the top of your head, into your solar plexus, and laser that color out to all of humanity. Feel them taking in the frequency of light that will quicken their capacity to perceive their own compassion for all. Just keep sending it as you feel humanity receiving that color and then opening and becoming aware of a higher octave, a more powerful and true compassion for each other and all of life. Take a deep breath into your body and open your eyes. Thank you for joining us for this meditation. And actually, we do have a second part. It's called Knowings. And from around the world, people send us questions that they would like for us to focus upon in order to quicken our frequencies, to illuminate the issues or the things that are happening. And Allison will tell us the questions that have come for this week. Allison?
The first question is, if we joke about something and truly do not mean it, do our words in that kind of lightheartedness have a strong impact of cause and effect?
First of all, I have to say to you, that idea that I didn't really mean it is the way we play with ourselves. It's a way of kind of getting out of the possibility that someone won't like what we say. But whenever you are making a joke, you're making a joke about something that actually you perceive inside you. So it's a way of, again, pretending the lightheartedness is a way of protection, but you're getting across something that you really otherwise would not communicate. And so it's important to be truthful about that. And yes, everything that we even think, never mind echoing it out with our voices, ripples out into the ethers. But it's not this cause and effect that's you did it, therefore something will happen to you. But what is true is that whatever you put out into the ethers, cause and effect is action and reaction. So whatever action is there, it's going to influence. It's going to influence and create a ripple. And that ripple is not just a direct from here to wherever you are directing that joke. It's moving out into an arena that is accessing people or things or situations that you really are not imagining, but somehow you know about. And so I would say that joking is a wonderful way of being lighthearted. But if the joke carries a message, watch what that is, and know that that's a way that you are expressing something that you might not otherwise. We can joke about situations in a way that says, "Isn't this something?" But really, we're gonna move it, or something will happen because something will happen. We have no idea how powerful are our thoughts, are our expressions, are what we transmit with our presence. And so I love joking. I've been working on learning to be funny my whole life. So being funny is great, but a joke can have that little stick inside it. So be aware of that. Be conscious of how you wield what you're extending into this world. Allison?
The second question is, Dear Chris, many of my friends and I are going back to our roots or a past way of life as a safety net. This is something that feels good initially, but also stagnant. How do we find the courage to move forward into the unknown for the sake of evolution?
I love these questions you guys are sending us today. That's a wonderful one. And it is true that around the planet right now, people are looking for things that they remember from their childhood or when they belonged or they felt safe. And so they're moving into patterns that comfort them. And of course, we're not here about comfort at all. We're here about recognizing who we are and what we have to offer. And we can't do that. We can't know what we have to offer unless we explore it. And so what I would say is, instead of where's the courage to move into the future, I would say use your inner child, your true inner child, the one that is bringing in with you all the qualities that you've brought into this world. And so use that sense of adventure in you rather than the heaviness of let's just hide or let's just be safe, but rather that acknowledgement, hey, we're here together. We're a soul group, soul family that has come to participate. Why? Because we have wisdom, because we have accrued power, and we have ways of helping to move into the future. And so this is what's really important, is to realize that you can't make a mistake, but you have to just make a gesture. And what I would say is, so use what was comfortable for you and then redesign it. What should you add to what is safe to you so that it is not stagnant? And this is the way life is. We use what's there, we use what we know, we use what we've experienced, and then we add something to it that takes us forward. And that's really easy because, again, when we're aligned to our own inner spirit, when we're aligned to our higher selves, creativity comes to us. New ideas come to us. And so it's really about letting go of what if I make a mistake instead of, hey, let's try this, as children do. So that's what I would recommend, is that you don't have to throw away what makes you safe. Just begin to add something to it. What if we tried this? What if we tried that? Or what if we gave the other? As you do that, you will begin to recognize that you know how to do this. You do. It's your destiny and your purpose. Great love. Allison?
For Chris Griscom, this is the last question.
Okay.
I've heard you say that all of the negativity, chaos, and awful things happening across the world are coming up to be released. Right now, things are looking so dark. Please, Chris, are we going to survive this coming up of negativity and make it through to the other side of it? as a peaceful global soul group?
Well, I'd leave the peaceful soul group out of it right at the moment because we don't understand what peace is. Peace comes from within. It doesn't come from the global arena. It comes from within. It's the peaceful heart. It's the peaceful being that, again, transmits an energy that can be taken up and applied in the global arena. So if you imagine that our Earth, our evolution has been filled with horrible, inhumane actions. What I understand from my higher self is the Earth herself has had enough shedding. It's had enough destruction, young energies of survival. And so these things are coming up because we have come to see that this is not some aspect of human energy, of who we are as humans, that just is who we are. No, it's what belonged to our forefathers but doesn't have to belong to us. So we are in a loop right now. And that loop is bringing up the stuff that cannot go into the future. And we are trying to avoid it, basically. But as we come to say, no, this doesn't belong. This is something that seemed okay to our forefathers, but does not belong to the consciousness of humanity at this time. And then we stand forward, individually and collectively, and we begin to dismantle that. When we see violence, we balance it with connection, again, as we were doing before, with compassion. So we begin to neutralize that negativity. How? Not by fighting the negativity, but by amplifying what could be, by amplifying light, by amplifying compassion, caring, participation, the offerings of our wisdom, and the capacity to take responsibility individually and collectively. So when you ask, will we make it through? It depends on you and me. Let's get together. Let's stand forward. Let's be the templates of what this could be. As if all of that has come up and to be erased. And how do we erase it? We erase it in two ways. We erase it by addressing it and neutralizing it, and by bringing new, as we were just talking about, new ways of living, new ways of communicating, new ways of living our lives, knowing that what happens to you happens to me. So it's not about survival anymore. It's about our evolution, as you were just saying. We will evolve. And my higher self, talk about jokes, my higher self will often say, Earth and sky, Gaia, will last forever. The two-leggeds, maybe not. I say maybe yes, because I'm seeing, and I want to say to so many of you who are coming from different countries and different cultures to these meditations, how much I honor you for going into the streets, for saying, this is what we want, this is what is true, this is who we are. The more that we do that, the more we will find that we are neutralizing what doesn't belong to us. And we're defining not only ourselves, our true selves, but our future selves and our future world. Let's do it. It's time. And I know that it's in our core. It's why we've come. Let us do it now. Great love.